The technology is great when it works. Yeah. You know what else I love? Automatic updates from your laptop or PC. Yeah, love that. Because then you have to redo all the settings in this software here. I'm Marshall Manlove. Here I am, October 8th. And don't get used to this everyday thing. Not that the one or two people who are watching already are getting used to this. I'm not even sure what's going on right now with some of this stuff. I really am not, but let's continue on. We'll talk about some Delaware high school sports action from yesterday. DelawareSports.com. You will see some of these updates as well. The big game from yesterday was the Cape Henlopen Del Mar Wildcat field hockey match. And the Wildcats won in overtime at Cape Henlopen. 2-1. Junior Macy Bradford scored both goals for Del Mar and the game winner in overtime. Madeline Reed had a goal and 2 assists in Caesar Rodney's 10-0 victory over Mount Pleasant. The Riders pounded the Green Knights with 40 shots on goal and didn't allow a single shot against them. They improved to 5-3. So we have now released our first high school top 10 in Delaware. And really, it's just a matter of talking about the top 2. It's Del Mar and Cape Henlopen. Del Mar is the Division II team, 5-time state champion. Cape Henlopen, the Division I, 4-time state champion. The rest are just fighting for third place or second place in their divisions, depending on what division they're in. Of course, a little tough to rank these, although the downstate teams in southern Delaware are pretty powerful, and the Cape Henlopen North in particular, and the South as well. So that's why you see Sussex Tech, Smyrna, Caesar Rodney, Polytech, and Sussex Central rounding out the 3 through 7. And despite these records, which might not look so fantastic, they're kind of beating each other up. And when they play the northern teams, they pretty much clean house. So for example, Wilmington Friends' only loss, I believe, was to Del Mar, and they got kind of stomped on there. They let's take a look at that. As a matter of fact, go to the Quakers page there. Yeah, they lost to Del Mar 11-0. So when we say this is an 8-1 team, they should be a little higher. When they played the number 1 team here, it was not a contest. Since they beat Newark Charter, we put them ahead of them. And Sussex Academy is probably a surprise entry into the top 10 here, but they play a tough schedule down south as well. Big day in boys soccer yesterday. Those Thursdays, Tuesdays and Thursdays are the big days for soccer. Mohammed Zatate and Omar Simpson each scored twice for Christiana as the Vikings beat Dickinson 5-2. Zach Vantine and Rene Sanchez scored twice apiece for St. George's. They win 8-0 over Newark High School. Del Castle's Anthony Gonzalez Escobar picked up 2 goals and an assist for the Cougars as they beat Middletown 5-0. Milford's Brandon Zelaya Hernandez scored twice and had 3 assists in the Buccaneers win over the Ducks of Odessa. The Bucks beat the Ducks, and Alexander Davis had a hat trick for Milford. Mason Ball scored 3 times, and Damian Cooney twice in Del Mar's 8-0 win over Odyssey Charter. In volleyball, the match I refereed last night was Padua at Caravel, and Padua swept in 3 sets. Audrey Lyons led the Pandas with 27 assists, and Megan Peters had 10 kills. First set was competitive, 25-22, and Padua rolled from there. Sierra Troyer had 12 kills for Delmarva Christian against Indian River in a 3-1 set victory. Indian River's having a tough season this year. They graduated their All-American player last year who helped them for 4 years become competitive, but she's gone, and Indian River's rebuilding. Isabella Senyon dished out 30 assists in Newark Charter's 3-0 win against Conrad. The Patriots take on St. Mark's tomorrow at 11 o'clock a.m. I get to referee that one. 2 undefeated teams will battle for the number 1 spot. Olivia and Wanyu had 40 assists for Dover as they defeated Cape and Lopen in straight sets. Kendra Williams had 16 kills, and Kimberly Zepukaitis had 15. Try saying that 3 times fast. Sussex Central upsets Smyrna in 5 sets, coming from behind 2-1 to record the win. Brenya Reed for the Golden Knights had 33 kills, and Madeline McTeer had 36 assists. Richardson had 23 kills for the Eagles. Melissa Eddy had 23 kills. Gabrielle Davis 30 assists, and Caitlin Hand dug out 37 volleyballs as Caesar Rodney beat Polytech 3-1. And Abby Carrion led the Quakers of Wilmington Friends with 15 kills in their conference win against Sanford in straight sets. Football night tonight in Delaware under the Friday night lights. I'm just going to blast the score up here. First State Military hosting John Dickinson High School, Middletown. Playing host to St. Joseph's Prep from Pennsylvania, and that's an ESPNU broadcast. McCain, homecoming game against AI DuPont, Appoquinimink and Dover. Caesar Rodney and Salesianum, Cape and Lopen hosts Delmar. All those last 3 games are homecoming games. Caravel Academy hosting Odessa. That's homecoming weekend for all of these schools. Sussex Central, Milford, Sussex Tech taking on Brandywine, Tower Hill, and St. Andrews. And Red Lion will host Delaware Military Academy. We can talk about anything on this site and on this video. Again, I just mentioned that because I'm based in Delaware, I referee volleyball in Delaware. That's where most of this material starts to lean. But feel free to contribute at any time. MySportsReports.com. I will talk about anything. I'll bring anybody on here who has something of interest. Want to send me a picture of an athlete who has just accomplished something worthwhile? I'll be happy to talk about that. Post a picture up here and let both people who watch this video know all about that accomplishment. This broadcast is brought to you by me, Marshall Manlove, stage hypnotist. My show calendar tonight. I have a show. It's not tomorrow. It is tonight. I better double check that. Make sure I'm in the right place tonight. It's in Pennington, New Jersey. You can see videos of my show here, some funny things. Love doing that. I sell real estate in Delaware, Pennsylvania, and Maryland. My current listing is at 605 Shawn Drive in Middletown in the Appoquinimink School District. A lot of showings so far and a couple offers to discuss. I would see it this weekend if you have interest in moving to this area and in Joyers Creek in particular. Well, if you're listening to this from Oklahoma, this means absolutely nothing to you. Unless you want to move to the Delaware's best school district, then you can come get this house here. Just reach out to me. It is the 8th, right? Yeah, it is the 8th. Why do I have that show listed as the 9th? I think I better get off of this video and figure out where I need to be. It is workout day. It's Friday. And since it's Friday, here in, well, everywhere, but in Middletown, the Dutch Country Farmers Market is open. So that means that after I work out today, I'm going to head over to the Dutch Country Farmers Market and get some wings, some Cajun style wings. I will eat 12 of them, and I will have some special alone time with my wings. There is no doubt about that. Also, pick up some donuts. Got a great bakery there. I'll get some mini eclairs for my wife and stepdaughter. So I look forward to Fridays. Not because it's the end of the week. It's just really the beginning of the week most of the time for me. It's just because Dutch Country Farmers Market is open. I love that place. What else? I have nothing else important to say. So I should end this stream. You can catch us on YouTube, twitch.tv, and rumble.com, as well as here on Facebook. But if you do go to YouTube or Rumble, whichever your favorite video service is, or Twitch, please subscribe there. It is free to do so. It's also free to just watch it on Facebook, but we would like you to please subscribe. We get enough subscriptions, then we can get into the revenue stream, and then perhaps generate a little cash so I could pay some people to do some research for me. All right. So that's it for me. I'm